So Toumani, just the vibe at practice today after a tough one to start the season last night.
Obviously nobody's happy about the result last night. Something that we addressed, but it's a long season, 82 games. We can't stay stuck on that, so we're trying to focus on what we can get better at and stay connected as a team.
What are some of those things?
I think it's just trust the process, trust each other. I feel like the way we play preseason, the way we've been working out and their training camp, I feel like we showed a lot of good things. I think maybe the first game with the jitters and mix up with everything that's going on, especially playing a good team like Golden State, I feel like, we had to stay true to ourselves, and I feel like a lot of times we kind of got lost in that. And I think that as a whole organization, we just got to stay locked in on what we believe in and stay true to ourselves.
Chauncey talked about first game jitters last night, and so did Danny and DA. Is that something you kind of you just referenced? Is that something you kind of also felt and felt like kind of the whole team had maybe?
I think it's a natural thing, especially when you know that this game is really counting and the season is starting. I feel like naturally you have this sensation inside of you, but it's something that I feel like I can control pretty easily, but it's something that's happening no matter what, and then everybody deal with it differently. Yeah.
You guys left camp pretty optimistic, pretty excited about the work you put in. Did that kind of loss bring you down at all a little bit, or do you guys still feel pretty confident?
No, I think we're still confident about what we can do. I think it's just a big slap in the face, especially in the first game. But I think, it's the NBA, man. We have 82 games. We cannot let the first game, especially a game like this, determine the whole season. So I'm very excited for the rest of the season, and I think the whole team is.
How do you feel you played in your new starting position?
On paper it said I'm a two guard, but I'm not really a two guard on the floor. But I think we brought good energy from the start. We started the game pretty good. I think we kind of got complacent at some areas, and just got comfortable in those areas, like defensively and communication and stuff like that. But I think we're gonna be able to bounce back pretty easy.
Can you talk about how you think you handled the challenge of guarding Stephen Curry last night?
It's somebody that I guarded last year already, so I kind of know his style of play. And then he's a veteran. The way he played, the first half we tried to take him away from the game, but he was doing a good job of being a passer first. And he's a veteran. He knows how to play the game, how to manipulate the game his own way. So it's an amazing thing to be able to guard him, for sure.
Everyone knows that players who kind of establish themselves as defenders typically are able to defend more physically, Draymond being a great example of that. How do you go about establishing that identity as yourself as someone who plays physical so you can maybe get away with some of the things that they sometimes don't allow non-defensive players to get away with?
I just try to play hard. Make winning plays, and whatever's being asked, I'm trying to execute that. So what's being asked of me is guard 94 feet, put pressure on the main ball handler or best player on the other team. So I'm going to take that challenge, and I'm going to just go with as much energy as I can every day. So I feel like that's the most important for me, and try to win game is crucial. So
particularly with a guy against like Steph, though, it seems like it's a real balance between trying to play physical and not getting calls. And it seems like that's probably something that as a young player you're still maybe kind of working out a little bit.
For sure, it's really hard. I think naturally also as a referee you're gonna pay, I'm not gonna say more attention, but it's just there's guards that are being fouled way more. So a guard like Stephen Curry and big players, so they have to pay more attention in those areas. So it makes it really hard to try to stay solid on defensively. But it comes with the game. That's what it is. It's a mainly offensive league, so we just try to find a way to stop the best players.
What kind of different challenges does New Orleans pose than maybe what Golden State did?
Can you say that again?
What kind of different challenges does this New Orleans team you're playing the next few games pose than maybe Golden State did?
Also a very physical team. They probably shoot the ball a little less than Golden State does, and probably less movement. Golden State play with so many screens, so many off-ball screens and stuff like that. So it's just a different game plan. We played against them last year also, so I think we're going to be prepared for that.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Stu.
Appreciate it.